welcome back. Thanks so much for being here. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what's in my camera bag and everything you need to get started. If you're new here, my name is Angel. I share everything behind the business of being a social media influencer and content creator. So if you're interested in growing your social media and making money with it, don't forget to subscribe as well as click that notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys what's in my camera bag and everything you need to get started. So I get these questions all the time. What type of equipment do I use? And I always link it below in my description box anyway, but a lot of times people don't look there, but I just figured, hey, okay, I'm just gonna do this video. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna give you a picture and tell you why I use the things that I use. Does it work? Does it not work? Do I like it? Do I not like it? So let's just jump right in, okay? So of course, in being a content creator, I've shared with you guys lots of rules and things that you should incorporate, and one of those things is you gotta be able to create high quality content, right? So how do you do that? Now, I'm gonna share with you all the equipment that I use. If you're not familiar, I am on mostly all the platforms. I have 2 YouTube channels, actually 3 YouTube channels. I'm on Instagram, on Pinterest, Twitter, TikTok. I love TikTok, by the way. And what am I missing? Facebook, yeah. I have a huge following on Facebook. Of course, I also have a website. But yeah, so creating high quality content is super, super critical. As a matter of fact, one of my videos just finished rendering, so that's why you see my editing software here on my computer. You gotta be able to create that quality content. So I will tell you the things that I use, the things that you need. Some things, it's objective. You may not need everything that I need. So first off, you need a good camera for any platform to take high quality pictures, high quality videos. So definitely high quality cameras. Now, whether you use your phone, here's my phone. I've used every phone I've had. Phones do really good. They have really good cameras, especially if you get the most recent phone of that time period. They usually always upgrade the cameras and the resolutions and the pixels and all of that. So I've been using my phone for years. If you look at my Instagram feed from, I don't know, 2014, 15, 16, 17, I used my phone on a lot of those pictures. I still use my phone on some pictures. And of course, phones for TikToks is just essential nearly. So you want to make sure to have a high quality phone that can take high resolution pictures and videos for your platform. So that's one piece of information. Right now, if you're wondering what this is the S20 Ultra. At the moment, this is what I'm using. I love it. I've always been a Samsung girl, and I've upgraded Samsung practically every 2 years. I don't get every one that comes out. I usually get the second one, usually like every 2 years. And again, you don't have to get every one, but usually when you get a recent one, it will last you a while. The camera will still be like a high quality camera, so you don't have to just like go get every year just because. Now if you want to, sure, but it's not an absolute must. But I usually do update it every 2 years or every second generation that comes out. And then for my filming, mostly for my YouTube, well no, for my pictures too on Instagram, I do lots of professional pictures. I use my Canon Mark 80D, which is what I'm shooting on right now. I'm gonna throw in lots of B-roll so you guys actually see what I'm using. I've had, let's see, in the past I've used the T3, the Rebel. Oh my goodness, I went through 3 cameras. All have been Canon. I can't remember each one, but my absolute all-time favorite as of right now is the 80D. It's just amazing. The quality is amazing. Now, the most important part of a camera, you don't have to use Canon. I'm not trying to tell you guys you have to, you know, this is the must. You have to use the brand I'm telling you to use. You don't. I'm just a huge fan of Canon, just like I'm a huge fan of Samsung for so many reasons, but they're not like the one you have to have. And I'm not saying they're the best. They're the ones I like, the ones that have produced high quality. I've never had issues. They've lasted me for years. So it's a lot of reasons why I use these 2 brands so far. But again, they're not the only good brands out there. So, and one other thing I love using Canon cameras is because of the app. I can record, I can self-record, I can do my self pictures with no help or no one in the room. I don't know if you can see this, a close-up I mean. So, you see me, I can record directly from my phone. And so I just hit the record button. I don't have to get up to the camera and do all of that. I literally have it sitting right here I can hit record, I can hit stop, I can take my pictures and do all of that just from right here in my seat without messing up anything. I love the app, so that's another reason why I use it too. But the most important aspect of any camera, no matter which brand you choose, the most important thing that you should focus on is having a really good lens, okay? A lens can take your video to another level, that next level. It can make your video quality look from regular to amazing, okay? If you see my background is blurred, that's because I have a lens on. I can zoom this lens in. I'll show you, for instance. So this is even closer. It's actually not a bad shot. I'm looking at myself on camera, you guys. But yeah, so you know, having a good lens, look at there. Ooh, ooh. You see how blurred that background is? Look nice, right? I might just stay like here for right now. But yeah, having a really good lens, you can do that. It takes your footage to another level. It just makes you look much better. It gives that high quality. It gives that blur background. That lens is important. If you're gonna spend money on the lens. If your budget is limited and you can't go get a high quality camera like a Mark 80D or whatever camera you want to use, go spend that money on the lens. Get your regular camera and get you a high quality lens if your budget is limited. Now if you got the money, I just recommend you just go all the way and get all the high quality stuff that you need and go on it and have it out the way and expense it. If you had to focus on one piece of equipment, focus on the lens. The lens, okay? The lens. Very, 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 very important. Okay, I'm gonna put you back now. So I don't want to be that close up. I don't want you guys seeing all of my like imperfections on my face and stuff. But anyway, this lens that I have is the 18 to 135 lens. So it goes from 18 all the way to 135. So it's a really wide range, and I love that about that lens. I know some of the other ones are smaller, the ranges are smaller, but having just one lens for me makes my life so much easier than having multiple smaller lenses. Like, you know, I can't remember what they were, if they're like 40 to 80 and then 0 to 50. I can't remember, but I just prefer the all-in-one. That's less stuff to grab and take and lug around and organize. It's just less. It's one for me is the best thing ever. Let me also share with you another camera that I use all the time too, and that's this camera. This is my vlogging camera. Now this is a Canon G7X. I really love this camera. Let me show you. This is the camera. It's actually really small. It can go in your purse. This is my vlogging camera. So this is the camera I use when I'm traveling. I use when I'm out. I use here in my home. Like I want to just do like a vlogging and change up my style. My 80D I use for most of my sit downs, but for a lot of my moving around and things and my vlogging stuff, I'll use this one. It's amazing. The camera is amazing. I just really, really love this little camera. And again, it's easy to travel with. You can throw it in your purse and you know, it's amazing. Now, let's talk about accessories that you can get with all of these big pieces of equipment. So you just saw me take the stand off of this. Stands are important. They help to stabilize your shots. Also, it helps to sit your camera up, because without the stand, this would be really short, but you can sit this on a table. You can sit it anywhere and you can hold it. I also do have different stands. So I have stands for my phone as well. I'll try to insert some B-roll so you guys see the stands that I have for my phone. One is very flexible. You can bend the legs of it, which is amazing. I put that thing on anything. I put it on mirrors, on rails. You can bend it and put it wherever it can fit. I really love that about that. I also just have a stand-up one where you can flip it and turn it too. I have a light for my phone. So if I'm shooting like a TikTok, some type of selfie, you can plug the light up and give you that extra light. Lights are important. I have a light right here in front of me. So here's the light. It's a ring light I have here in front. So accessories is important. Lights are super important. I use just a ring light for the most part. Now you can definitely use natural light, but natural light is the best and worst light. It's best because it just makes your skin look really good on camera. Like, I just love sitting in front of the sunlight. Oh, it's just like, ooh, you look glimmery. I mean, is that a word? Glimmery? I don't know, your skin looks really good. Well, I don't know about everybody. I do know my skin looks really good in camera in front of sunlight. It's like the best light you can get. However, it's the worst light because the sun goes in and out, like the clouds come over, the shade, I mean, it moves. It's the worst lighting because it's not consistent. You know, your ring light is consistent, you look the same on camera. You know, you don't have to worry about your light just moving on you and going in and out and going dim and then bright and really bright all of a sudden. And so that's why I say it's the worst light too. So if you don't have the money, yes, use natural sunlight. But if you have the funds, get your professional light so that your video looks consistent. And I would say even sometimes when I use the ring light and I have sunlight in the room, I'm still going in and out. That sunlight still messes me up. So that's why if you see some of those people that film like in their basement, or they have the studio in their basement, or in a closed off room, or with blackout curtains, that's the best because you don't have to worry about your light messing up and moving and going in and out, you know. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. A few more accessories. I have stands for my big camera as well. I'll show you the stand that I have. Microphone is very important. You want to sound good just like you want to look good. So looking good and quality is definitely important, but so is sounding good. So you definitely want to have a microphone so that people, one, can hear you and your voice sounds good. And a microphone is a must. I just use a Rode mic on my big camera. This camera doesn't necessarily need a microphone because it's really good, and if you're talking to your phone, you don't. But you can get microphones for your phone if you're doing like an educational course and you just want to sound crisp. You can, but it's an absolute must. No, I still don't have one. So that's what's in my camera bag. The other accessory that actually two accessories you need to make sure to have are SD cards, okay, for your different cameras. And get SD cards that are large. Let me just say it, get the large ones, because you want to make sure that you can do all of your recording at one time and be done. So I have super large SD cards so that I can actually record multiple videos back to back, and then I can do a dump on my computer and transfer the footage off. But if your SD card is small, you might be in the middle of a video shoot and your camera stopped recording and you're like, what? And it says SD card full. You'd be like, oh, that's the worst feeling. Because then you have to get up from your shot, go get the footage off of your camera, which could take forever sometimes, just depending. And then you gotta go back, get back set up again, get your mind right back into shooting again. Make sure your makeup is good, I guess, if you wear it. But you know, it's just like, it's a hassle when you have to constantly keep taking footage off of your camera because your SD card is a small amount of space. Make sure to either grab you multiple SD cards. I just prefer getting large cards because I don't even like getting them to switch them out like when it's full. If I had multiple small ones, it's nerve-wracking for me getting them to have to constantly change out the SD card. I just buy large cards so I can just sit here and shoot. That's also a necessity to make sure you have. Even SD card holders are great too. If you have multiple SD cards, you can definitely grab your holder. I'll link one below. Also, extra batteries is like, it's not a must-have, but it's just a convenience. The worst thing is, again, when your camera stops recording and it's because of your battery and your battery is dead and you have to sit there and wait for your battery to recharge and rejuice before you can get back to filming. Oh my God. It's a headache. It is a headache. And especially for this one. I only have one battery for my 80D right now because it holds very, very well. But I do want another one because like it would last me about a half a day, which right now is fine because I can shoot multiple videos before the battery runs dead. But my vlogging camera is not. The battery go dead on this quick, so I always have two batteries. Even when I'm out and about and I'm vlogging while I'm out, I have the extra battery with me. So when this battery runs dead, I just switch it out. Making sure to have extra battery is super, super, super helpful. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just feel free to drop me a comment. I'll see you guys in my next video.